Hello again, everyone. I'm Charles Gross.
And I'm Leslie Hogan Blake.
Welcome to Two on the Aisle.
And welcome to our review of Chess. Chess, the musical that is like Kyoto or Oslo set to music. Music by ABBA, to be sure, or at least the frontmen of ABBA, Benny Andersson and Bjorn Ulvaeus, and lyrics by Tim Rice. Aaron Tveit, Lea Michele, Nicholas Christopher run away with a show that looks as if Encore's got $2 million to do a revival of Chess in a bare bones way. The orchestra is all around the set, and there's a whole cast of people who probably don't even need to be there. It's a chess game on an international level, Russia versus America, not unlike Bobby Fischer, here played by Aaron Tveit as a guy named Freddie Trumper, with all ticks and twitches and dirty hair. I don't know why. And Nicholas Christopher as the Russian, who is based on probably Boris Spassky, and he looks like a gorgeous young Yul Brynner and has a great deal of animal magnetism.
Yul Brynner, who can sing and sing really well.
And Lea Michele, who does sing very well, but is as cold as ice in this role. She's really, there's no warmth in her character.
She's the chess advisor first to the American, and then after the American quits the game, to the Russian. We should mention this is taking place during the Cold War, and Russia will do anything to win, including walking away from the SALT Treaty. So there is supposedly a chess game in the background, but in fact, it's really more of a poker game. You see a CIA agent and a KGB agent, they come back, they negotiate, etc. And then the Russian player who looks like Yul Brynner defects, and Russia wants to do anything to get him back, including sending his wife, who was beautifully, beautifully played by Hannah Cruz. And their marriage is a sham, but they do have children. She comes on and she is just gorgeous. I think I'd go to Russia for her.
She is. Well, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So Bryce Pinkham is also in this, and we haven't seen him for a while, and I really like his work. He's the all-seeing, all-knowing, all-wisecracking narrator who brings the show into 2025 with references of now politics as opposed to Cold War politics.
And chess, like Merrily or Baker's Wife, flopped on Broadway originally, but it's had a cult following. So they brought it back this season. Look, they brought back Baker's Wife this season. It's a big hit that, they got it right. Merrily, I've seen several productions since the original where I really felt they got it right. I don't think they get this right here. The premise to me just didn't work.
I don't know what right would be. The music was a concert album, and so they've tried to fit stories to the album all along, and anyway, the metaphor itself may be the wrong thing, and of course then you couldn't call it chess anymore.
The Queen's Gambit, it ain't. And I will give this a generous 3, mainly because it's got a really good cast, and they do so beautifully with the songs.
I agree. But I would give it a 4 for the same reason that the cast is. I think the cast is worth a 4.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5, yes. I agree with you. The Queen's Gambit, it ain't. I think that's our review. The Queen's Gambit, it ain't.
So we will say checkmate to chess. Who knows? Maybe they'll try it again and they'll get it right.
Maybe.
But
not in my lifetime, I'm not sure, but maybe.
Right. And that is our review for today. And when you go to the theater, look for The Queen and I, us too.
On the aisle. I should be on the throne.
Do chess queens have a throne?
No. But I thought that was funny.